Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Lords of the Fallen. Once again, we are not where we were, using what we were. That is because I am fresh, hot, moist off the heels of farming the area I talked about in the last video. That's the wrong one. Still on the wrong track. I did manage to acquire a weapon from one of the guys that I wanted to get a weapon from. I still have to get another one just so I can have two. I prefer to, if I want, dual wield the same weapon. Aside from the ones that you can only find in the world and that don't actually drop. Don't have anything for this. We have 27 of these, but we also need the scouring for something else, which he has for sale here.
Chosen bearer of the lamp.
And I need 50 of them.
I serve.
I need to save.
Until her embrace.
I am really curious to see what happens if I take that to the well where I fought the kid and the female knight. I don't know why I said female knight like it was a question that if she was a female or a knight. Both were very clear. Right. So
you again.
So she has Uduranga Wolf Sword, strength, no extra anything of interest. Black Feather Ranger Ring. A ring once worn by a member of the Black Feather Rangers. Deal additional damage with bows and crossbows. I mean, I'm never going to actually do an archer build, but it's cheap. Oh, I also need to remember to buy rabbit's feet from the guy just down the stairs. So I tested this out, and by tested I mean I basically just swung it around some, used the charged heavy. I tested this out. It does not do it does not create the explosion of ice when it hits the ground. So it's already, just without that, absolute Z tier. Just wasn't even on and it still fell off. I also, where was the other one? This one. Same deal with this one. I swung it around some. Was not aroused by anything I noticed. I'll put it in the box. Alright, so this is what I got as a drop, finally. Sacred Resonance Hammer. Decent amount of attack power. It's a grand hammer, so, you know. But it will be useful in breaking enemies' posture more quickly, I would assume. Typically in these kinds of games, hammers decimate posture. It might not be the case. I genuinely wouldn't know. Do we have anything else that isn't upgraded to compare it to? This is a Grand Axe, and its attack is very low to start with. Despite being basically, close in weight with the Sacred Resonance Hammer. So I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade this. I picked up quite a bit of vigor. I was only farming the drops from those guys for a little over 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. want to go that far. Yeah, it's got the 2 slots unlocked. This is a really, really good spear, or wither weapon. It applies... I don't understand. Honestly, maybe it's the runes, now that I think about it. I'll have to take a look at its runes. But the amount of wither that it applies, the damage that it does as well, far outstripes Vanguard Barros' sword. Despite being so much lower in damage. Now I say so much, it's 50 points lower. And having a much higher wither stat. Though their wither stat is probably actually the same. Actually, this one is superior at 153. Okay, so I'll give it that. It's got a higher wither stat. But it doesn't feel like any of these other wither weapons. I mean, of course, they don't apply as much. Their wither stats are lower. But they just don't feel as effective as the spear. Let's see. Actually, I said I was going to check this thing's runes. Radiance attribute scaling. This doesn't... I hate that I have to go out of that menu to this one, to then go to this one to check the weapon's stats, and it does scale with Radiance. So maybe that has something to do with its performance being superior to this one? I mean, this one has physical damage scaling, and if I had something that increased wither... Okay, I have some stuff that increases wither damage, and I didn't have it equipped, and there was a noticeable gain in the amount of wither that we were applying. But even before that, it was a while before I actually put that stuff on, so the amount of wither this was applying was really, really insignificant. Or maybe there's just some sort of interaction between its physical damage and its wither damage that I'm not understanding, that's causing it to look like it's applying very little wither. I can show you, but it won't be a great time. Right. Well, I was going to say upgrade, but this doesn't. Actually, I might want to decrease the weight of this. Let's see what other stuff we have first. Increase damage to an enemy's poise. That is an instant install. Increase physical damage. I do like that for us. Reduce weapon weight. Charged attacks deal increased damage. I'm probably going to use that. Well, I mean, charged attacks, not this rune in particular. Where? So, a lot of runes tend to drop really frequently when you're using the Umbral finisher. Especially if you're not using a rabbit's foot, they drop. It almost feels like they drop exclusively, but that's not true. They're just the most likely to drop. Anyway, increased damage of ranged and throwable weapons. So turn your equipped weapons into stat sticks, huh? Or if you put it on the shield, you gain increased maximum ammunition. So that's how you do that. Though I don't know if there's a shield that gets 2 slots of these, since we haven't unlocked the ability to socket a third rune, if in fact that is even going to be a thing. Increase physical damage, reduce strength scaling, and just increase strength scaling. What is this? Hicks? I was going to make an incest joke, and tie it in with deep south rednecks, but I couldn't. Not in the time I had given myself to come up with it. So this increases strength attribute scaling and reduces agility attribute scaling. Does this even have agility? Frankly, I would prefer if it did, but I suspect that it doesn't. If I put it on the shield, I gain a significant increase in strength attribute, but reduce agility a little. And I will be dual wielding, though I don't know what the increase is, so it might actually be inferior to something else. Increased rate of poison buildup, not necessary for this one. Though, I think there might be one that's good for. Increase physical damage, reduce agility scaling, Pertiax. Okay. And you. Good. I was right. So this does have it, and we'll use that to increase poison buildup rate. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so, it has been a very long time since we last do. Right, thanks for reminding me. I do need to actually talk to this guy.
Hello again, friend.
Fungal Bowman Dagger, Rabbit's Foot, there we go. And then, I need to go invest in myself. Upgrade. I did test out the Radiance spell, and it's basically the exact same as the Wither one, and you probably don't really, if you haven't played the game, you don't know what any of that means, so I'll show you. But for now, I'm fine with where our vitality is at. Changing this stat doesn't really affect anything we've got going on at the moment. That's fine. I believe in me. Okay. Let's see. We did do some stuff, and I want to make sure we didn't acquire anything that will net us new weapons or other stuff.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader. To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. So, as I was saying earlier, it has been a very, very long time since we last did this, and I want to do it right. None of these are really I guess we'll go with that. That's actually a pretty good piece for that slot. There's nothing else will really fit once things get underway. Probably no, that's not. That's only when casting magic. Probably this, just to start with. So, as I was saying, it's been a very, very long time since I am upset. I put all of that effort into upgrading the thing, and I can't even use it. Anyway, we haven't dual-wielded heavy, well, super heavy weapons in a very, very long time, and I think it's time. Wow, that is depressing damage, actually. we are at heavy. What were the legs we used to wear? What was the armor we used to wear? This one. And I have to question the logic of having to equip this ring and still not have the ability to equip the stuff I really want. And it's not like I can swap to using items either, despite having some pretty decent ones, because they all have weight, unlike spells. And I do want to swap to... Frankly, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Guess we can just have that to have it. Don't really think there's anything better we can have equipped, honestly. Yeah, I guess we'll leave this on. I mean, as long as we hit with it, it's basically extra damage we can do each time we hit them. Or just they hit us and they get their health back. It doesn't really cost us anything. It's not like it's going to heal them past the point that they were when I hit them with the spell in the first place. Okay, so the problem is that this one is extremely heavy. So we can put on the better armor again. And maybe better legs? I might have to make do with just increasing... They're changing my gauntlets instead. Yeah, no. Hate how that looks. The main concern is 50% style, 50% stats. And these King Ranger Guardian Gauntlets. What we currently have is only 6 pounds. That's just a little too much. just got those marksman gloves while I was farming too, so. We'll have to rest. I can't really tell what's going on with the color scheme. Let's see. Okay. It's a shame it doesn't change the skull. Dang it. I don't hate that. That's not good. See, the weird thing about these pants is that they're so much more form-fitting than the armor is, so he looks misshapen, almost. He's got skinny little legs and a wide, massive torso. But I also kind of like how silly it looks. So we're going to go with that for now. Which weapon? This one has better damage. Oh, well, not really. I also better make sure they have the right runes so that they do the work I need of them. So I need 5 more strength. I don't want to invest in strength. At least not over agility, but what can you do? While dual wielding, that's perfect. Increase damage to an enemy's poise. And the other one is this guy. Dual wielding. And that's it for what we've got for that slot. Pretty sure that drops from the Infernal Enchantress mobs now. But I can't be bothered to go through the trouble of finding out. Wait. I don't think it really matters which weapon we use, and with the wither weapon as the main hand, we swap to this one when we two-handed. If we want, we can try to use the umbral finisher if I come across something interesting, and it's possible, without becoming a hindrance or a risk to my own life. Because the last thing I want to do is fight through a horde of enemies just to have to wind up losing my vigor to someone. Frick, we also still have to go back to the mines we were at last episode. I thought we were done with them, but I forgot the part where there's still an upper area that we didn't fully explore, and I want to make sure I get everything that's up there. I might do that off camera or next episode. It depends on how long it takes to get through this boss fight. So there should be an item behind this cart. Okay. Why am I fat rolling? I literally... Why? I see how it is. The boss we fought became... I got hit with frost and it did burst damage that killed me. That's right. Right, I forgot about that. I was afraid for a second there. We'll be safe over here. Okay, what is going on? Why am I heavy again? Because I took off the weight. Oh, that's right. Well, the only way to fix that is to swap. That's not enough. I am distraught. I am beside myself with distraught. Can we go with these and then just better legs then? I'd rather have gloves on. There we go. It's not great, especially considering that we're in the freaking umbral now. So I can't... Maybe. Let's see. That was the wrong one. The only part I hate about these pants is the puffy part. And the stripes. The stripes are very upsetting for me. Having to switch my gear ruined everything. So what are we looking at? Right. I stalled it by staying near that thing, so Dread didn't advance. Gotcha. Oops. If I had just been able to swing, everything would have been fine, but because the weapon is slow, it wasn't. Though, oh no, we didn't. I spent some on increasing my stats, so we're fine as far as how much vigor we stand to lose goes. Oh, right. Spells. This. Mother fricking. What happened there? I was being knocked back and then I recovered? I don't... Sweep, sweep. I didn't expect it to do that much damage to her. I was so caught off guard, I immediately followed up with another attack, even as the amount of health she lost registered. And so I killed her. Really? Hey there, buddy. Yeah, so the boss did that sort of a thing. I missed my freaking window. It's not too bad having a wither weapon on hand. Pun intended. More or less, anyway. Just in case I don't want his weapon. I have one of them. And it's not like it's good. I don't think I'd actually be able to pull him down here. Oh, hey there. Okay. Just hold on a second. Right. I'm dual wielding. Oops. Opportunity wasted. I see. Well, in for a penny. Well, I almost missed that, huh? I wonder if... No dice. Why do you have to be like this? Alright. Udranga Shaman Bow. Oh. Hey there, beautiful. Coming at you. Idiot. Oh. Oops. That's not great. I don't know how I was on the lamp, right? Because I was going to pull open his face and then just finish the job while he was staggered, but things didn't go as planned. So, while dual-handing, I can sweep all of the minions of hers away relatively quickly. Gotta remember to buff. See, we can't afford to really die here. It's not like we have a lot of... whatchamacallit to lose. The vigor. But I would rather keep it. You know, it's like that. I would rather keep what's mine. Okay. So you see what I was saying about that being annoying? Graphics. +1, I guess. Interesting. So how did I trick that idiot? Oh. Considering stamina, huh? What if we go with that? What say you now, atheist? I mean, maybe we should go with the Wither enchantment instead. I don't think it's a good idea. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do as much for us in terms of increasing our damage output. probably not wise, right? Don't know why this is over here, but I will take it. All right, Mr. Fister, let's do this. There's nothing over there. Whoops. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to heal, Idjit. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Sunken Besieger. That looks like a catalyst, but it doesn't say catalyst. And since I'm in the Umbral now, I am not safe. And I want safety. Why are there two? Ah. Since we seem to be in a relatively safe spot, let's see. I don't know where the frickin' thing is going to be. So we'll just check everywhere. It's not a weapon. It's not a shield. It's not a spell. It's not headgear. So it is a catalyst. An Umbral catalyst with low spell power and 5 slots. But it's inferior to this one. It has lower scaling, so I guess it stands to reason. Then we have the bow we picked up. It applies Ignite, I think that is. But I tested bows, but I don't remember how it, or if this even actually applies to the ammunition it's used to fire. Which is a strange way of phrasing it, but that's where we are. I love that this looks like a sword in the inventory, but you can just barely see the string in its actual image on the right. Anyway, oh, I didn't see this. I almost missed it. Nice. Come get some. I got 2 for both of you. going to be honest with you, didn't even notice there was a ladder there. When I was coming along the path down there. King Ranger Emerald. It's difficult to switch from pronouncing it one way to the other way. King Ranger Rebel's Hammer. Tell me about yourself. You're 15 and 10 and you do nothing else. You start with really low damage and that is just sad. Honestly, just the worst. You would think that weapons that don't apply extra anything or have bonus stats like fire or holy would have higher base damage just to make them more appealing, but apparently we don't live in that reality. Why are you glowing? Ah. Spank him. Charge me, baby. I feel personally attacked by that. I only witnessed it, but I feel attacked, okay? Okay. That's a one-way ticket. Crap. Crunch. And you would think a summoner's pets would die when they do. Shame on you for being so optimistic. Really. There's nothing I want, though I still could have gone with the Soul Flay. It wouldn't cost me anything. Now that I get that charge back after using the Grievous Strike. Ah, okay. That's mildly unnerving. Oh, I do want to spend some of these to upgrade. And yes, I did not rest. Why? I really don't have a good reason, actually. We can bait the dog. With some dot damage. I did use this spell against enemies with more health than these things have. Why are you destroying stuff? I hate that spell and I love it and I want it. I'm going to need frost removal. We can get rid of this. Doesn't really matter to me. I just don't know if I can replenish this or not. But by that I mean buy more. A real concern, though, is that you remember that the holy thing that was here that I was wondering if it recharged because it basically restored your health to full, removed statuses, gave you all your mana back. Apparently, that's a one-off. Just so we're all on the same page. I don't see another one of those guys. Okay. No. Gotcha. Dang it. Well, what can you do? At the very least, I was hoping he might have a spell to impart. Those drop more rarely than the weapons. Armor drops more frequently, and the runes drop most frequently of all. If you get multiple drops at once, though, you stand to gain something sick. How? Oh, right. That's how I get through. As I always have. Incoming. Oh, that was something that was in the umbral. Okay. I thought it was behind me.
Oh, that's better. My fingers and toes are going all tingly.
You're dying.
When I get to the castle, maybe me and Melchior could live there forever, instead of moving somewhere new like we always do. I'd like to live in a castle. I'd like to live in a castle.
That's neat, bud. That's neat. Hey, yep. Figured as much. Okay. Really? Beautiful. Uh-oh. case you're wondering, all of that hit me and I didn't stagger. Ow. Unfortunate, but it's what happens. King Unger, Guardian Helm. I have to pee. So it looks like that might be the way to go, so we take a risk. Ooh, hold on. I'm just going to test this theory and use this on everything. Yeah, so there's just literally no way to know. And that's trash. It could be worse, I guess, somehow. I don't know how, but there's probably a way. It's great to have just completely... We're not going to do that. We'll go with that instead. Oh, hey, look at that. Not simply convenient, but ultra convenient. Okay. I said I have to pee. I'm going to go pee now, and when we come back, there's a boss to fight. Okay. I guess some saliva went down the wrong pipe or something. Had a bit of a coughing fit for a second. Why'd I try to attack it? I couldn't tell you. That's kind of upsetting. It's not like I didn't expect that to happen, but it is still frustrating. So I wasn't apparently getting killed by the resulting burst of ice doesn't count as them killing you, which is, frankly, I couldn't be more grateful. So, you know we can't just leave it like that, right? I mean, I have to come up here to get this anyway. Really? I don't understand how I got hit by that. Didn't mean to kill him like that, but I did. Alright, so, now that I have avenged myself... now that I've avenged myself, we can fight the boss. And when we get there. Let's dance. Really? See, that's what I was expecting, that range. And you're out. I hate that he did not end up facing me. Nope, right back where you came from, bud. Okay, so we can go up or we can go down. What? The light's coming from the fortress that we left. How did I miss that? How? Now I have to wait until I find a goddamn vestige down here. Or up that way somewhere. Maybe... Actually, maybe that way curves around and goes all the way back to that tower where the light's coming down. Now, wouldn't it just be the best? Yeah, I know it wouldn't have worked. Glacier ring. I'm assuming frost resistance, which honestly wouldn't be bad here. I mean, as a matter of fact, I probably should put... Oh, that's not great. So... I do like being able to spam Soul Flay. But it doesn't always work out. But the Glacier, or the Frost resistance would always be effective as long as I'm fighting enemies against which it is relevant. And I'm going to be here for a while, so... It's behind that. That's kind of upsetting. And the fact that an archer isn't staggered by melee attacks? Come on. Of course, if I was dual wielding, that probably would have been enough to kill him. You know what would be great? To dual wield crossbows. Or to have enough arms to... What's over there? I guess it's just a light. That's a shame. Or to be able to have enough arms to dual wield normal bows. You know what? Yeah, it's better if we just go back. But there might be a thing that'll pull us out. I don't want to risk running into a mini boss and then just getting wiped. And having my whatchamacallit vigor end up all the way over there. Hey there, good looking. Looking. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I was near that. Got it. Bye-bye. Alright. Trying again. We're not going to go that way, as there is no longer anything there worth our time. This is a concern. Oh, good. Oh, that's not great. Up. And really. That's kind of silly. You don't want to do that. Just turn around and go about your patrol as usual. Beautiful. I couldn't ask for a better turnout. I really do wish there were... What am I hearing? Not that. Are we sure I heard some snarling? Oh well. That seems fine. Nothing to worry about. So it does look like we are headed in a roundabout manner to the tower. I disagree with that. But it's not like I took... Are you... Okay, that is actually BS. To dust. And who knows, maybe it helps boost the vigor you get out of him. I honestly couldn't tell you. It doesn't show a number of how much is added to your total like some of the other Souls games do. So I'd actually have to pay more attention. It becomes a whole thing. I'm upset about that. The health you get back is not worth it. noted. If it were like, frick, even a quarter of your max health, that'd be really good. But 5%? Didn't even think that that might be a trap. That's weird. That's weird, right? Whoop. Like, they're here, but for what? And it's not like they're just going to be hanging out in the cold. So there had to have been something there, but obviously not. Now, I am a big fan of sound whoring. I love it when I can hear the enemy coming a mile out. But this particular spell gets in the way of that, and it saddens me greatly. But I will cast it with no regret. Okay. Also, I remember I almost missed this. Also, I remember that there was a door above the archer that killed us a while back near the other vestige that we left. That door, it looked like there might be something interesting going on with it, and I tried to attack it, as I do, completely forgetting that I might just be able to interact with it. So I never actually got close enough to see if I could, and I might have been able to, and it upsets me that I didn't, and I am beside myself with distraught, frankly. Now, we're looking at the back of this guy, but that's bait. I did not think to test if I could use the lamp on the door and maybe just walk through it. Oops. You know, it didn't look like both of these swords should have hit that. In fact, it looked like only one hit it, and it took 2 instances of damage. What? Come on. Okay. appreciate that. Ancestor's Sword. Okay. Ooh. Hold on a second, sir. Just going to go ahead and get my just desserts. We'll do that. Since I don't want to spend too much time attacking that guy. You know how I'm all about efficiency. Unless I'm not. That's gross. It's like a pimple that grew pustules. Well, I want that. What the frick? Okay. Noted, there's someone up there. I have both of my soul flays. Probably... Oh, I thought I was under attack. Ah, beautiful bait. Tempt me with an item, huh? And then another. And then another. They know me too well. And another. The odds of all of these being bait now that I'm under here is low. But not zero. Alright, let's do this. Come get some. You know, I feel personally attacked by that. Okay. The other one has the jump height of Donkey Kong. Okay, let's do this then. Get him down here if I can target him. Hit him, more accurately. Hey, buddy. Can you come down here? I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior. Uh-oh. This is the time. Mother freaking... I thought the goddamn thing disappeared. Like it's... Putrid child sword, not proud. Alright, let's clean this mess up. We still have to find the guy that's up high. Got his toes. He's never had that before. Something to pull me out of the umbral. I don't think this is the time for that, though. Ooh. Both the mutilated and upgrade materials and ammo. No. I think we might have to go... I don't understand. It really makes no sense that those guys don't flinch. Everything flinches. Well, almost everything flinches. And it's not like they're skeletons and they're just tanking the impact. And go back to sleep. There we go. Just want that so I can go about my business. They shouldn't bother to come down here since it's basically underwater. Really. Hearing another one of those little rat bats running around. Right, I should go pick up my vigor before someone tries to spawn into my game and ruin the ability to do that. I'm sorry. It had to have been the withered health, right? That has to be what happened. Nothing else makes any sense. And now I've lost however much vigor that was for nothing. I mean, you guys can follow me down here if you dare. I wouldn't advise it. Actually, I want revenge. Out of the way. See, I should have had full health when I fought that guy. I'm confused about that. But then my health was down to, like, what? 10, if that. And he just gets a free follow-up if he hits you. Up. And down. Now, dealing with that guy is a crapshoot. It depends on if I can get to him with a heavy attack to stagger him. Running heavy, I mean. A dodge heavy could work, but it's not as effective. I tried being nice. I tried violence. Neither got me the answer I wanted to. No, that won't get me what I want. Rat bat, huh? Oh, hey there, rat bat. Goodness. I did not expect the rat bat to come all the way over here. That was my mistake. Okay, so I see mostly what's going on here. It's not an actual person, it's a memory.
My lord, I'll say once more, if you'd heed my skills, then also you should heed my warning.
Can you do it or not?
I know enough to try, but I've made clear the risks, both in the casting of the magic itself and what might be the results.
Bring her back.
We are a long, very long way from the umbral, whatchamacallit, that we need. Scouring. I was looking right at it a moment ago. Ooh, goodness. Oh yeah, that's worth it. Yeah, we're going to have to kill that. Mission complete. Those things are extremely obnoxious. Come on. You can do it. This isn't about you. Get out of here. Staggered. Oh, hey there. Bye. Cool, bro, or you need something? I guess he's done trying to play the hero, or... Come on. You've done it once. I mean, there's nothing you can do unless you come up here. Equip this real quick. Bye-bye. Anyway, let's go ahead and address this. Dread was getting a bit risky. Crap. Oh, that's from the thing I killed. No, I don't want that stuff. Yeah, we have to go back under. Ooh. And I mean, right, why not, right? Yoink, 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 yoink. Also, that vigor moth. Okay. That's weird. Can't break it. Noted. Oh, that's not great. Uh-oh. Doesn't appear to be anything I missed. I noticed the part where this is a dead end. I don't want to waste a vigor moth. I really don't. So where am I supposed to go now? Okay, so we went that way. Checked that already. This is where we just came from. So this entire area is just a dead end. Unless, no, there's no way for me to get on that side, even if I could get on that roof. Right, this way. There's her. Actually, we don't need to be in the Umbral anymore. See ya. Thought I saw something glowing over there. Like a totem. And up you go. Nope. Give me that. Morum. Yep, I heard it and I didn't react. He had the audacity to come down here. I think there's... yeah. Oh, interesting. I was completely unable to stop that animation. Okay. If we hadn't died, we'd have 15 odds on this being bait. I've never seen two of these things this close together. Dale, skull, helm, armor. Okay. I mean, we've got a second, so why not, right? That is certainly a piece of equipment you can wear. It does not give a significant amount more stats than this does. I mean, aside from physical, the others are decent, but I lose a lot from wither, which isn't all that bad. Whoops. Ook. So... yeah, the stats on this aren't stellar. At least, let's see. I mean, just on the basis that you can barely color the thing, it's bad armor. Though, to be fair, it's slightly heavier than what I have, so that means I should be able to put on something better. Okay, we're really close to the light now. Thought I saw a ladder. Right, now I'm just looking for somewhere to drop a seedling, and I want that. Question is, how do I get to it? There doesn't seem to be any other way around. No way in the umbral. I have no idea. There is an item up there. I want it, and I can't reach it. And this upsets me. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Just going to shuck and jive until... Wow. I'm actually more upset that I was concerned about it. And that it's just... Well, it's Frostbite Cure, which is what we have equipped, right? No, that's Resistance. Anyway, up here there should be a seed bed that we can use. Oh, even better. I don't need you. Vestige of Loash activated. I don't have enough vigor to better myself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back next week with another episode on the usual day. If you don't know what day that is, I mean, you could always just check back every day, because there's going to be, well, every day except for the weekend. There will always be a video. Today, I don't know what happened, but for some reason the power source for my microphone didn't turn on. So I started to panic, because I can't really afford to go buying stuff like that right now. And now it's working, and that's just the strangest freaking thing. I don't know why. I don't know how. But at least it's working right now, right? Right? Speaking of working, I don't know how good things are going, how well things are going to go with the dual-wielded grand heavy weapon. Or, I don't need to add heavy. The grand weapons, well, the sword in my right hand is a long sword, not a grand sword. Though it's approaching the weight of one. I don't know how good these are going to be against the boss, but I've used heavy weapons before, so it's not that big of a deal. And that's all I've got. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.